All right. Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory being to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya coming at you again with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai. And today's lesson is really going to be more of an encouragement lesson. I'll be quoting scriptures here and there, but especially for the times we're about to come in, we got to make sure our armor is proved. All right, now there's a scripture, I believe, in 1 Samuel. All right, when David, I believe he was going to go slay Goliath, and he put on Saul's armor, but he said, I haven't proved him yet, so he couldn't wear him. All right, because there's just like putting some armor on that's not yours and it's too heavy, you don't know how to fight with it, you don't know how to swing the sword and things of that nature, you're going to go out there and get jacked up. So spiritually, what I mean by proving your armor, make sure you know your lot. Make sure you know your spirit. Make sure you know the talent the Lord gave to you so you can, quote unquote, execute that lot with excellency, with excellency, man. All right? Because, a lot of brothers know me, I get into that gladiator state of mind, and the best armor to have is the armor of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, the helmet of salvation, breastplate of faith, the shield, all right, the sword, all right, everything comes with that, man, but you have to prove it, all right, and I don't mean prove the Lord, but prove the Spirit. Try the Spirit by the Spirit, man, all right, because one thing I know, when you grow in this truth, you'll learn a lot of things you didn't know when you was, in year 1 or in year 2. So you're constantly proving it. All right? You're constantly training your armor. You're constantly training in your armor, I may say. All right? And the only good that's gonna come from that is you're gonna get better at it, man. You're gonna get better at the spirit. And what's that? Hebrews the 5th chapter? All right, it says, matter of fact, let me just get it. Bear with me, Akim. Bible Kushah. Just turn right to it. That's the spirit, man. I'm gonna start with verse 12. This Hebrews 5 and 12. For when the time ye ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again. All right, don't stop right there. When the warrior goes to battle, he doesn't just let me just go and fight. No, not at all. He has to be trained. I'm gonna give you a scenario. When King David slayed Goliath, all right, he was past the age of 20, which means he was already a man of war, okay? And that's, that's a different story. I mean, if you dig into it, you'll understand what I'm talking about as far as the timeline. He was already a man of war because he was past the age of 20. But nonetheless, you don't wake up and just know war. Just like you just don't wake up and know the truth. You have need of a doctori. Let me say it like that. You have need of a doctori, which is a teacher in the arts. Okay? Same thing when it comes with this truth. When it's time for you to ought to be a teacher, so when it's time for you to be a gladiator, you have need of one to teach you how to be that gladiator, or you have need of one to teach you how to be a teacher. All right? Which they have to show you how to put on the armor, how to lace the shoes, all right? How to thrust with the spear, things of that nature, okay? You have need that one teach you again. This is the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such that have need of milk and not strong meat, because a baby needs milk. You just can't give them a porterhouse just as fresh off the grill, all right? They ain't got the teeth to bear it. They don't have the teeth or the system to digest it. They're not ready for it yet, so they have to drink the milk. It's crazy. Both of those things come from the same animal. It's a cow. All right? So same spirit, just different parts of the spirit. If you understand my metaphor. All right? It says, for everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. And that's, this goes back to the armor. All right? When you're young, you're unskillful at war. You may know how to shoot a bow and arrow, but when it comes to that hand-to-hand combat, still a babe. You can get your ass dog walked out there. So you have to prove your armor. All right? Just like it. It's a little nippy out here, but like we say here in Chicago, go in the snow and slay the wolf. And that's some 300 shit. Brothers know when he was in that, he had a loincloth on, and he was in that snow, and he got to that position, and he hit the wolf. Hey, we love the battle in the cold, man. All right? Hey, it's glorious, and yet it's honorable. It says, verse 14, but strong meat belongs to them that are full age, even those by reason of use have had their senses exercised to discern both between good and evil. All right, that comes with the level of wisdom. That don't come in year 1 year. That don't even come in year 10. All right, I'm 10 years going on 11 years. You know, well, next year will be 11. You know, whenever that shit come. To me, I'm pint sized, baby. I'm pint sized. I'm pint sized. And I'm man enough to say that though, because as I get older, I grow in spirit. As I get more wiser through my experiences, I'm proving my armor more and more. I'm getting used to it. You know, I do a roundhouse in a fucking 200 pound suit of armor. A year ago, I mean, 5 years ago, I couldn't do a roundhouse in that type of armor, you know? But through the years of training, and you know, we brothers said we get into Dragon Ball Z, when you put the, you know, they put the weighted armor on and they go train, and that's how you prove it, man. Same thing, you put ankle weights on, wrist ring, and you know, you get into it, you know? But, hey, it's very spiritual, man. All right? Especially in the times we're in now, we have to make sure our armor is ready at all times. At this point, you have your armor on at all times, man. There's no time to take off your helmet. There's no time to take off your breastplate. There's no time to put your shield down. All right? What that lady tell her husband in 300? Come back with your shield or on it, which means die with it. All right? Hey, fight for the truth unto death. Strive for the truth unto death, and Yahweh shall fight for thee, man. All right? That's Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. And those things must be done. All right? So, hey, I pray this was edifying. All right, brothers, we're in those times, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You know, the IMF is fucking, they getting down, man. This digital currency is really coming. All right, look at what China doing. Look with the yuan. Look at what was that, Japan? Same people to me, fucking gooks. But look at what Moab's doing. I better not say that. They'll take the video down. But Moab, Ammon, they're going to this currency. All right, and hey, we already know what the next big jump is. It's the RFID chip. All right, and the Lord says He's gonna keep us away from the hour of temptation. All right, don't be caught without your garment. Because that's another word for this armor, man. All right, don't get caught without your spiritual garment. Okay. With that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, glory be unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makar Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone and salutations to the elect wherever you may be. Abba, Abba.